Okay, here we are. Now listen, I've been out today to North Shields, to Billy's tackle shop, and I'm going to try to do the first time ever I'm going to go fishing. I've never been fishing in my life, but I asked what I should need. I'm going to try and pick up some mackerel if I can today, and then I'm going to eat them later on tonight. So what have I got with me? Well, in there, yes, I've got a couple of beers. But I've also brought along, I bought the lead weight I had to use and some feathers or something, whatever, lure or whatever. I've watched a few videos on YouTube, great YouTube, isn't it? And I'm going to try and see if I can actually do it. So I'm now down to Whitley Bay. We've got someone waving at us here. Let's have a look. Hello. Hello. You'll be on Kevin's stand-up later on the YouTube. Going down there, yeah. So anyway, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to go down there, have a little look, see if I can catch some mackerel and eat them tonight. If not, I'll keep going until one day I do. Stay with me, but subscribe to the channel. So even before I work out how to put the tackle together, what I've got to do is I've got to decide, do I go to these rocks hanging out there, or do I go to the rocks that you can see there's a pier along there, like a pier. Let's see if we can zoom a little bit, and you can see there's a people fish for mackerel there. So let's get down there and have a decision. Yes, we got down onto the rocks. Yes, I've got myself a rod. Let's see if I can put it together again. Okay, so what we've done is we've put the top on, we've threaded the coil where the fishing line through every hole. Check that they're in line first, which I've done. We locked it on there, and then we tied this thing on here and put the lure on. Now, somehow I've got to learn how to cast this out to sea. So let's have a go. Stay with me. Oh dear. So I've already had the thing all set up, and then I don't know, I've done it wrong. I can't get the reel to work, so I'm gonna have to figure out how the reel works. I can't reel in. Obviously there's buttons or things to press, so I'll try and do that now. But maybe I'm just sitting here, I'll have a beer, try and figure out how the hell this bloody thing works. It's not, I thought it was easy, you know. Still, I'm gonna get a mackerel. Okay, at least we caught something. It's a little crab, tiny little crab, but you can't really eat that. So anyway, let's try and figure out this damned reel. Okay, solved it. I think it's about going through there like that. So will I be able to cast it? Is it going to work? I think it's okay. I'm just about putting the lure or whatever it's called onto the line, and then we'll give it a first try. Well, the first attempt in Whitley Bay to catch mackerel went disastrously wrong. Couldn't cast out. I finally figured out how to put the line on, but I couldn't cast out. So I've been down to see Billy in North Shields. He's given me a little tip. I think I was doing it wrong. So, and he says to go down to North Shields Fish Quay. Well, that's what I'm going to do. It's high tide around about now. Downside is it has just poured rain, cats and dogs. So I hope the weather now stays okay. It's sunny now, as you can see. So I'm on my way now to the Fish Quay in North Shields for take 2 of the mackerel fishing. Okay, I'm where my car says the Fish Quay is, but I'm not sure this is exactly where it should be. But I asked the guy, and he said it's over there by that white tower. So maybe make my way over there and see what transpires. But in the meantime, I come over here, and there's a beautiful piece of work of art. I'm not sure what it's showing, but it's a geezer with a cigarette in his mouth. Not particularly politically correct these days, perhaps, but still, it's a nice piece of art, I guess. And he's out looking out across the what I guess is the Fish Quay. Over there you can see the Tynemouth. Okay, so let's get ourselves over to where the white building is and see if we can find any other fishermen, if you can call me a fisherman. Right, I'm at the Fish Quay. I'm going to try again. Let's hope I catch something. And if I do, this is my new hobby. Beautiful. In the dirt there now, isn't it? Look. It's just underneath. Or is that yours? Oh, it's yours. Oh, we caught up together. I've caught you. I'm too close to you, aren't I? So, first rule, be careful where your line goes. Okay, so here we go. This is what you do. You rule this so it's like that. Hold on to it. There, one finger. Let that off. Yeah. Push that over. Hold on to it. Then see if this goes out. So let's take a look. I've got a couple of fine casts out, but we've just spotted the head of the seal. Let's see, it's just gone down for some fish. The fish that I should be catching. Where's he going to come back to? How long can they live underwater before they come back to breathe, I wonder?
Sure, to go 20 minutes.
What, a seal?
Sure, right.
Well, maybe we've had our end of him then. Maybe that's the end of him. We lost the seal. And it's starting to rain as well. Ah, the seal's gone. He's done his runner.
It's just chased your dinner away, haven't you?
Yeah, he's had my blooming dinner. Well, I can get the casting doing now, but there's no mackerel biting at the moment. There's a fisherman next to me, not got any mackerel biting, and so one bloke along further's caught one. Maybe it's a little bit too wrong time of day or too early, but it's high tide, and the tide's certainly in a long way. It's 5 meters something today. So. Okay, second go, second try. I feel more confident. Casting bloody good, 10 meters, 11, 12 meters. Getting good at it now, I think, but I don't think there's any fish. This thing about plenty of fish in the sea, don't believe them when they tell you that. I can't find any fish in the sea. But there's no birds feeding here. There's been a couple of seals. So it'll be take 3 in a day or two. And hopefully you'll see me with a mackerel by the end of this video. Here we are, I've come to Blythe. And there's a pier here. I feel like a proper fisherman. Look, I'm going along this pier to fish. Haha. Am I a fisherman? Let's see, do I catch anything today? Well, one hopes so. Look at the lovely beach here though at Blythe. Isn't it splendid? Well, we've been here about an hour and a quarter, an hour and a half. Someone didn't get off the end, so let's see if we can cast out again. See how we get on. That's how you cast, apparently they do. Go again. This is what the 4th time. It was the 3rd time. We're probably going to be able to cast and everything else. We're going to go down to North Shields again, the fish quay. It's now 20 past 8 p.m. on an evening, and it's going to be sunset's about 9:30, 9:35. High tide's 10 o'clock. So I'm hoping we'll get maybe an hour and a half's fishing done. A good hour, hour and a half, and see. It's not long, I know, but it's the time of the high tide and the darkness, and or the turning of darkness. And I think that might be the time that we catch some mackerel. So stay with us. This is another attempt, and maybe this time we'll get some. I've got my friend Steve here with me today, and even though I'm completely noob and don't know what I'm doing, I'm teaching him to fish. Can you believe it? A man that's never caught a mackerel teaching another one to fish for a mackerel. Doesn't make sense, does it? Anyway, stay with us. We'll have one soon. Beautiful evening. Nothing caught yet. People have caught a few herrings. but we haven't even caught an old boot.
Funny. I can't.
You're blind leading the blind. I've got like a lead weight like that.
So how deep is the water here?
My tide is only 4.5 meters.
No, I wouldn't buy that. Because Kevin's worried about like snagging. Can you feel it at the bottom there?
Okay, that's it for the night. Lost some of the equipment that got snagged on the floor, and then I didn't tie the next lot on properly, and instead of it casting out, it just went out and came off the line, and it just threw itself into the water. That's how bad at fishing I am. Even the hooks and the fishing tackle want to throw themselves into the sea offline to get away from me. Anyway, I've got no more tackle left to use now. I've got to go back and buy some more. So I'll see what happens next time. Stay with me. That's the 4th time. We still haven't caught anything. Okay, so here we go. We've been a few times to try and catch mackerel. It's been a few weeks since we've been. The weather's got really nice. It's high tide coming up. So we're going to go down to, I don't know, Fish Quay maybe, or Tynemouth Pier. I'm not sure which one. We'll go down there, have another go. I bought some different types of stuff. I've got sabiki now, instead of the types of hooks I had before, which I don't even know what they were. And we'll see what happens. I've done a little bit of fishing so far. It's not been terribly successful. Not much of a fish though. We're going to use it as live bait. Here we go. Nothing.